In the remote mountains of Haiti lies a remnant of one of the world's most remarkable human accomplishments.
Vraiment, mes espoirs seulement bonne force. Il fait moi ça mieux vraiment.
La citadelle, c'est nom. C'est vraiment c'est mon esprit, c'est tout, c'est mon tout, c'est ma
expression de volonté même de dire je suis un homme, je suis l'humain.
Over 200 years old, and an elevation of nearly 3,000 feet, Haiti's Citadelle Laferrière is the largest fortress in the Americas.
When you're on the top of the Citadel and you look around, this is where the history of Haiti started. And one can even say the history of the Americas.
If you see a picture of it up close, it's pretty magnificent, but if you see it from the air and you realize how it's like grafted onto the side of this stark cliff, it becomes unimaginable that someone could do that. It's a miracle building.
Looking at this symbol is really a source of wonderful pride and certainly a source of great resilience for the people.
I believe any man dreaming of holding yourself tall should come.
The story behind this marvel of human ingenuity reveals the sacrifice and strength of the nation which grew up around its walls. From the hundreds of cannons that aim out over the horizon, to the tens of thousands of hands that built its foundation, the Citadelle Laferrière stands as a testament to one of the most unprecedented events in modern history.
The Haitian history may be considered of being the only time that a slave revolution actually generated the creation of a country.
Our history today and who we are as Haitians today is a reflection of what we as a people have had to go through during all these centuries where we had tried to get our freedom.
In 1625, the French settled present-day Haiti and established the colony known as Saint-Domingue, known throughout the world as the Pearl of the Antilles. The immense amount of sugar, coffee, and indigo the colony produced, however, came off the backs of African slaves that numbered in the hundreds of thousands. By the end of the 18th century, estimates suggest that 1 out of 3 Africans ever sold into slavery found themselves forced into labor in Saint-Domingue. In 1789, however, the French Revolution shocked the world as Europe's first monarchy fell victim to a popular uprising. The 500,000 slaves in Saint-Domingue now found their new colonial rulers singing a very different tune. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Freedom, equality, and brotherhood was the new slogan of the French Revolution. But even though the message had changed, the harsh reality endured for the slaves of Saint-Domingue. 2 years after the revolution that promised equality and brotherhood, over 90% of Saint-Domingue remained in chains. But the revolutionary spirit and drive for freedom took hold across the island. In 1791, a large slave uprising began in Bois Caïma, and quickly grew throughout the colony. Within days, Saint-Domingue was in full revolt. Over the next 12 years, an army of freed slaves fought tirelessly against the world's superpower. In 1803, after winning the decisive Battle of Vertières, these once enslaved people had finally achieved a tense yet remarkable independence from France. Haiti, the first ever republic created by freed black slaves, was born.
After independence in 1804, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, the emperor, he asked all his generals to build fortresses on mountain peaks in order to protect the newborn nation from any foreign invasion. Henri Christophe was ruling the north part.
The citadel was built by Henri Christophe. He and many of his countrymen believed that the French might come back and try to take the island of Hispaniola. It was the most successful, the wealthiest island in the Caribbean at the time.
Christophe is the builder. He's the one that took it always a step above. And as you can see with the Citadel, the vision that he had was second to none. It was built to prevent the occupiers from coming back. And we wanted to keep the independence. We wanted to keep the freedom and the liberty that came with this great uprising.
They built a building which was astonishing for many reasons. One is there was no Haitian who had a university education involved, much less a degree in architecture. This was designed and executed by former slaves. No architect designed it, no master builder built it. They did it by imagining what it should look like and figuring out how to do it. It is a stunning act of creation.
About 20,000 men were used to actually build it. Imagine bringing all these cannons, all these rocks from down below to have this setup here. It was really something that one in a lifetime.
Growing up as a child and hearing about the Citadel, and hearing about this wonderful landmark, it was always a source of pride.
Every Haitian who come here the first time, we have the chills. How did they do it? How could they do it? And it's a challenge to do better nowadays.
In Haiti, we have to understand that the land, every piece of land means something to every single Haitian.
When you're here, you can only be positive, because when you see this fortress, you said Haitian can.
It's a reminder. It's a reminder for us of all that we can achieve. It's a symbol of freedom.
Now, with the facilities being set up, with the new museums being set up, with all the safety measures which have been put into place recently, the Citadel is ready to receive more visitors from Haiti, more visitors from the Caribbean, from the Americas, and from the world.
It is a symbol first of the gifts and the grit of the people of Haiti. And it should be preserved forever. And it should be widely known and widely visited. Not only by people from around the Caribbean and around the world, but also by every Haitian. Every Haitian school child should know the history. Every Haitian should look at that magnificent fortress and realize that their people were gifted enough to build this.
So we want to showcase the Citadel as a symbol of the country rising up again, as a country showing its resilience to the rest of the world, as a symbol of the rebirth, the renaissance of the country, and see that we are slowly building up into a major tourist site.
It's time for the Citadel to open its doors to all its sons. And I'm not talking about just the people in Haiti. Everywhere. Everywhere.
As the Haitian people rebuild their country, they can look up to the Citadelle Laferrière for inspiration. With renewed worldwide interest and preservation efforts, its walls will stand strong, and its doors will remain open for generations to come.